Imagine getting the flagship power of Samsung's Galaxy lineup, but at nearly half the price. Imagine Galaxy AI features, premium cameras, a massive battery, and a display that rivals the most expensive phones, all in a package that doesn't break the bank. That's the dream behind the Samsung Galaxy S25 FE, the fan edition phone that's designed for real users who want the essentials of a flagship without the $1,000 price tag. Today, we're diving deep, not just into specs, but into the story of the S25 FE, what it means for the US market, and why it could be one of the smartest buys of 2025. Before we talk about the S25 FE, let's rewind. Samsung's fan edition phones have always had one mission: to bring the best of Galaxy to a wider audience. It started with the S20 FE back in 2020, a surprise hit. It gave people flagship performance, 120Hz displays, and killer cameras at a lower cost. Since then, the FE series has grown into a cult favorite. And now, in 2025, the S25 FE isn't just a budget device. It's positioned as the gateway to Galaxy AI for millions of users. The S25 FE looks and feels premium. We're talking about an armor aluminum frame, Gorilla Glass Victus protection, and a sleeker body with refined edges. Samsung also introduced fresh new colors for the US market: navy, jet black, icy blue, and white. It's not a plastic budget phone. It feels like a proper flagship in your hand. And here's the kicker: it's designed to last. With better cooling, a larger vapor chamber, and IP68 water resistance, this phone isn't just about looks. It's built for everyday durability. What's a Samsung phone without a world-class display? The S25 FE rocks a 6.7-inch Dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with 120Hz adaptive refresh rate. Bright, colorful, and sharp, perfect for binging Netflix, gaming on the go, or just scrolling socials. Samsung tuned it for outdoor visibility, which means even under the California sun or on a busy New York street, you'll still see every detail clearly. This is the kind of display you normally pay over $1,000 for, and it's right here in a phone starting at just $649. At the heart of the S25 FE is Samsung's Exynos 2400 chip, paired with 8GB of RAM. But what makes this phone stand out isn't just raw power, it's Galaxy AI. Think about this: you're texting in English, but your friend speaks Spanish? Galaxy AI translates in real time. You want to edit a photo, but don't have Photoshop skills? Galaxy AI's generative edit lets you move, erase, or expand backgrounds with a tap. It even helps you summarize articles, generate text, or draft emails, all natively on your phone. And because Samsung plans to roll this AI out to over 400 million devices in 2025, the S25 FE is your affordable ticket into the AI revolution. A powerful phone needs a reliable battery. The S25 FE comes with a 4,900 mAh battery, tuned with AI-driven optimization. What does that mean in real life? It learns your habits. If you're always gaming at night, it manages background apps to save juice for when you need it most. Charging is fast too. 45W wired charging gives you up to 50% in under 30 minutes. That's a lifesaver on a busy day in Los Angeles, when you're jumping from meeting to meeting. Samsung didn't cut corners here. The S25 FE features a triple rear camera setup with AI enhancements. A 50MP main sensor with OIS, 12MP ultra-wide for sweeping landscapes, 8MP telephoto for zoom shots. And then there's the front camera, improved for low-light selfies, video calls, and social content. Pair this with Galaxy AI features like generative edit, instant slow-mo, and low-noise optimization, and you've got a camera system that feels closer to the flagship S25 than you'd expect. Gamers, this is for you. The S25 FE packs a bigger vapor chamber for cooling, making long gaming sessions smoother. Combine that with a 120Hz screen and AI optimization, and you've got a budget phone that doesn't feel like a budget phone. Of course, Samsung had to cut a few corners. You won't get the periscope telephoto zoom of the S25 Ultra. Wireless charging is slightly slower, and storage options are capped at 256GB with no microSD slot. But here's the truth. For most US users, these trade-offs don't matter. You're still getting a flagship experience at nearly $400 less. Here's the big selling point. The Galaxy S25 FE starts at $649 in the United States for the 8GB/128GB model. The 256GB variant is $709. Carrier deals are already rolling out. Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile are all offering trade-ins, some knocking the price down to as low as $199 with eligible devices. That makes the S25 FE one of the most accessible flagship-like phones in the US right now. The FE line isn't just about saving money. It's about accessibility, bringing the latest tech to more people. With Galaxy AI becoming Samsung's identity for the next decade, the S25 FE might be the device that introduces millions of Americans to the new AI-powered smartphone experience. So, should you buy the Galaxy S25 FE? If you want flagship features without the flagship price, the answer is yes. It's stylish, powerful, AI-driven, and it's available right here in the US for under $700. The S25 FE proves that in 2025, you don't have to spend a fortune to own a phone that feels futuristic. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and join us for more tech content, right here on Tech Unfolded.